here we go. What are the two? Wait, there's two. Why are there two things there? I guess just two new things. I'm confused why there's a two here.
No, if it's still eligible because there was a cutoff time.
It said I redeemed it.
Oh, congratulations, Anna.
It said your code was redeemed successfully. Thank you and enjoy your content. I'm thinking, yay!
I have to get up and watch it. It's the Executioner A. I'm just doing a build for it now, but I don't know which way I really want to go with it.
How big is an Executioner? I don't think I have ever...
It's an assault mech.
Oh.
It goes...
4?
64.8, and you can't do much about it. But you can stick an awful lot of small lasers, small pulse, micro lasers in it. If you change up the omnipods.
So for brawling, that'd be dandy, I guess. Hey, McFish, come on over. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know which way to go with it in terms of either I do it just all small pulse or micro pulse, because you don't fill out the weight.
Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
But doing it like
will
that.
begin shortly.
I bet McFish has a build for it.
Yes, McFish. Share the wealth.
I don't know if it's come into my account yet. Do I have to restart or anything? Because I think I'd already loaded my game.
Yeah, if you reload your game, it'll be there.
Uh-oh, need to turn on my lights. It's dark in here. I look horrible, abysmal.
I mean, you can get like 75 power with a small pulse on it. But you can't alpha it because you will die.
Wait, 75 small pulses?
No, the damage you can get 75 power.
Oh. Yep.
Using all small pulse.
This is supposed to be good. He's got a build here already. Look at this. Copy.
What's he got? What's he got? What's he got?
Put it in chat. Executioner. Do I have an Executioner?
Oh, I didn't have your stream up.
It's an
Could you
assault,
repost
you
it
said?
so I can have a look at it?
I do have an Executioner. But which one is this one? It's the...
A.
I do have an A. Is this the one that they just gave me, I wonder?
I take it would be, yeah. Can you repost McFish's build? I just,
yes.
Oh, thanks, McFish.
He just did.
Hang on, let's have a look.
So this build has 3 large pulse lasers and 3 ER mediums.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, so
That
he
is
sent you a
cool.
different one. All right, hang on a second. I feel like I should save this.
I think that's the default one you have there, Dark.
Is it any good, or should I just blast it?
I generally don't favor more than 20 points of back armor.
Well, I'm moving the back armor down right now.
My god, 3 ERPPCs. Wow. Why can't I use your build?
Maybe I'll just do this. I'll just import.
Ah, because you're using the C. That's why. I have to build this from scratch. Okay.
Oh, and a whole bunch of micro lasers. Wow, so it's long distance and up close and personal.
Yeah, it's very interesting. How does this one run, in your experience, Big Fish? The PPC micro laser build?
You're basically trying to be a mobile sniper, but if somebody rushes you in a piranha, you destroy them.
Yeah, that sounds the perfect mech to me.
It's too bad they don't aim out the back of your mech. Right?
But there are arm mounts, so you have a very decent shot of shooting like a piranha or something.
I know, but it'd be nice if you could just have like a bunch of lasers in the back that can shoot a piranha automatically. I mean, if it was a Tesla-built mech, it would have that.
A Tesla-built mech.
Yeah, because they self-park and they can see behind them and stuff. So if they were building mechs, you could just install that kind of little upgrade. Yes, Panzer, yes. So I said save, but I don't know if it did save that.
So you're doing... Oh, I have to do this the wrong way.
Let's see. Looks like it. I didn't say save, so why is it not?
Because he's building it on the C, not the A.
Oh, I'm getting an alert. Well, that's just for heat.
Oh, I can't do this now. I do import.
Do you have a skill set for that, McFish? I'm going to go put this in Spec Ops.
Are you playing the laser one or the peep one?
The PPC one. Executioner. Oh, it says I'm in a C.
That's what I'm saying. You can't build it. You can't use his code. You have to manually build it because he's basing it on the C and you've got an A.
Okay, so...
And it won't...
Well, I'm just wondering if I actually have executioners, because I have some here, it looks like already, and I'm wondering if I have some here, but I don't have the one that I just got from the code. Let me go back here. I do not have a C at all. Oh, I have a CL. What's in the CL? I don't think I've ever run my executioners. It's got AC-20 and LRM-20s and a small small laser. That must be a default build too. So I could probably build it out into this or not. Or do I just need to exit the game and load the game back in order to get the mech? That's probably what I need to do. Let's just do that. Is logging out enough? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I got mine straight away.
I'm just guessing since I'd already had the game client open before I went and redeemed it and didn't catch it coming in.
I have to
Yep, here it
build
comes.
This is...
Here it is.
Okay, that one's there. It's the A. The D. Oh, what's the head? It doesn't matter. Set a torso to it. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, so PPCs then. ER PPCs? Can't remember
Yeah.
what it was. ER PPCs. One.
Dismiss. It's got lots of shiny scales. Oh, these are like heat tiles on the Starship, SpaceX Starship. So you can literally drop this thing from orbit. Instead of out of a drop ship, you can just drop it out of a jump ship. That's handy.
God, it's going to be terrible when you blow off the arm. Okay.
Okay, here's the A. Much more sedate paint scheme. Load out. Oh, A to pew pew.
Money. Have a good night.
Thank you so
go
much.
To sleep early.
I'm just your cue for going to sleep these days. I appreciate that.
Did you shave off any of the
I'm like a D-alarm
leg armor?
clock.
McFish?
A bit.
Yeah. How much? Because I didn't...
He went down to 56.
56.
So you're saying this doesn't work now that I have the right thing? You can't save it because why?
So, when I tried to do his link, import his link, I could import it, but I couldn't save it.
Yeah,
and
so
therefore
what
have it, because the base mech he's building it on is the Executioner C, not the Executioner A.
Oh, and that's why it said C here when I pasted it in. So maybe I should wait for you to finish your build and then get a code from you.
I pasted an A code in the chat.
You're way ahead of us.
See, good on him. Hey?
Is
Is
that
that
the
the-
code AAC? There it is.
Oh, A. Okay, there we go.
Does it start with CT? Copy.
Control C. Oh, God, I'm becoming
Import.
like you.
I know. This is the only way to play Mechwarrior.
It's just bad and wrong. Oh, I almost had it, actually.
And it wouldn't take that, so I gotta go back.
Oh, so you shaved some off on the shoulders as well. And what's the... Okay,
Oops, that's an
fine.
Annihilator.
So it's a walking Vapor Eagle with some nice defenses against lights. Love it. Skills.
Import. It's gonna be like a half hour before I get a single drop on here. There we go. What do you do for armor in the back? Just what this code is? McFish?
Armor in the back. Oh. So whatever he's got.
Do you go
there.
like 4 or 5 or?
Yeah, he's got 4 and 19. 19 in the...
the
McFish?
CT?
19 in the set of torso? Can't be right.
He went away.
Went away.
We can always try it and find out, right?
Import. That's saved. If I go like this...
I'm gonna go down on the...
No, you're meant to have like... Yeah, you're not meant to have 19. He didn't finish the build.
No, every code I posted has 1 rear armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that last one though you didn't... Yeah. All good. All good. Right out. Done. Okay. I'm ready for an invite.
Oh, you're ahead of me here. 49. I guess that's the most I can do there.
Oh, I need
Okay.
to go into the...
Save. Skills? Got any skills? Is that what that...
Yes, cut above.
Where the code above is?
So above the code for the A.
Oh,
Is
is
the
the
skill
skills.
tree.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just trying to run around with bloody small pulse, but that kind of works out rather well.
If McFish wasn't around, I wouldn't even be able to play any mechs. I wouldn't have builds or skills.
Ooh, you definitely can't alpha 3 PPCs.
Yeah, they recommend against that, I guess.
You
Yeah.
can do it. You don't really want to most of the time.
Well, if I do it though, I
Generally, the only time you do it is if a light's only going to have a... You're only going to have a shooting opportunity at the light target for like a quarter of a second. You might pop all 3.
Yeah, but I'm shutting down with it though.
You won't shut down if you're cold.
I'm shutting down when I'm cold.
You don't have the skill nodes then.
I do. I literally did your skill notes. I've imported them. Make sure.
Are you like
Save
jumping
it.
and masking at the same time or
No,
something?
I'm in forest. I'm in forest, walking around in the water. Let me just see if I saved the skills. Maybe I didn't save the skills.
I mean, I can alpha 3 CER PPCs on a hunchback, so I'm quite sure you can do it here.
yeah. Maybe I didn't save the skills when I imported them.
Yeah, that is a funky looking build code there.
All right.
That executioner build code starts with A and 4L.
Okay. No, I didn't save it. Where is it again?
Okay, so now I've got. Hey, Mitch. Let's go to this version. Where's? So I'm pretty lost. Okay, this is the A. Copy. I'm trying to bring these over here. And then this is the. Or the A version. Of the first.
Oh, I just posted the skill code a bunch of times, huh?
I'm totally lost on which one's which now. So not the first. This one down here is supposed to be good. The A. Does that start with an A?
Hey, McFish, why the laser duration?
Well, because I usually run a laser fist and I don't change my skill tree much.
Okay. Right, I've saved it this time. That was the problem. I didn't save it when I imported it the first time.
3 ERPPC. And how many lasers did it have? Let me go back to the loadout here.
Heaps. Heaps.
Three. Not heaps. You're looking at a different one than me.
Lasers?
Yeah.
Got heaps of lasers.
No, the one I'm looking at is the PPCs.
Yeah, but it's got heaps of lasers in the arms.
Well, I mean, no, I was talking about regular lasers, not... Wait a minute. Do I have the wrong build in here? I'm so confused. There's so many codes here now. I picked the wrong one, it looks like.
The codes I posted, and they won't give you that.
Yeah, so... Should I use the first one you posted or the second one? The second one, right?
If you want to use PPCs, use the quote-unquote good one. If you want to do the laser fist, use the laser fist.
Laser fist. Laser fist. Import. Okay, there we go. So that's got 1, 6, so 9, 10. There we go. This is what I was looking for. 10 ER. Oh, micro lasers. Okay. So there's that one. And this was the champion. This was the tournament giveaway.
It's on the ACT, yes.
Just trying to put it in Spec Ops here so other people can use it. And the other one I'll worry about later, but it is supposed to be the second one. You said is the fist. What? This one is the one I run for funsies once in a while. Is that the other one you're talking about?
Yeah, I actually play the laser fist one when I play it usually.
Fist. McFish. Same skills?
Probably.
Okay. All right, finally. Armor is okay. I will go make a group. Ow, my neck is sore. Ow. Invite to Drax. Invite to McFish. Who else we got piling up here? So Mitch, I was going to ask you how your recording, thank you for the memes. How did your recording go the other night? Your tracking? Okay, waiting for McFish to come in. Oh, we can't all do assaults, can we? Because there's only 10 tons of
I can go down. I just want to...
Well, if McFish comes in and something smaller, then we can make a mess in these, and he can, you know, run around us. Something light.
No, it's okay. I'm good. Okay, let me see if I can go up.
Good. Yeah. So you multi-tracked it then. Yeah, that's a pretty simple EQ go-to, and you know I tweak wherever the bump on the vocals might be. I look for, you know, I'll crank it up and find where that spot is, and then I'll ease it back. Or if it's a nasty spot, then I'll go whoa, and then I'll take it down. But if you crank it up to a narrow notch and then slide that notch up into their frequency range up in the upper mids there, you'll find something beautiful, or you'll find something starkly horrible, and you can, you know, adjust it, then back it off and do something with it that you want. And especially pianos and stuff. I mean, when you hear the piano by itself, it's like you cut the heart out of it and you think, oh, I've ruined everything. But then as soon as there's another instrument in that place, like a vocalist or something, you go, oh, everything's fine. And you're only, it only seems wrong when you're listening to the raw piano by itself as though it was a solo instrument. Oh, nice. That's nice. That's great. Good way to go. Okay, so hopefully I'm not going to kill myself instantly with this, so I got to not fire all my PPCs at once. I wish there was a way to put a setting so it only fires 2 PPCs at once. So you just put them both on the same trigger that way and just go tap and then tap instead of going tap, 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 or have it hold another button.
Put all 3 in 2 chain fire groups and then click both buttons at once, you'll always fire 2 PPCs at once.
Oh. That's a great idea.
That's how they used to do that quick fire sort of stuff in the game, wasn't it?
I've never done that. That's genius.
Works really well if you have like a whole bunch of LRM 15s where you want to fire 2 at a time exactly, but you don't want to chain fire and delay all the firing. But if you put all of them in 2 chain fire groups and you hold down both buttons, it'll fire as fast as possible without ghost heat.
That's great.
You guys any good?
Howdy, everybody. We need to watch out that we don't step on the fluffy kitten.
Reactor online.
The fluffy kitten?
Sensors.
Yeah, they're on our team.
Weapons online.
We don't want to step on them because we're big assault mechs. This has like a little board up on top.
We've got jump jets.
What?
Jump jets. It's not a bad little freebie, to be honest, the execution, eh? I wonder if I can get up here.
Well, that didn't work.
Wow, these jump jets are cool.
We have taken Sigma.
So wait, set them up so they're...
I just do the 2 on the right and the 1 on the left, but you can.
But you do
put them all
one.
3.
You do 1 and 1, right? No, what do you, I did it wrong. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do.
When I play it, I just put 2 on the right group and 1 on the left group.
Artillery strike.
And I just always lead with the right group for the most part.
Like that.
Kappa.
I'm not actually looking at your screen right now.
Yeah,
we're
I can
in the
just do
game, Duck,
that.
and you're
I need to start
being
moving.
left behind, buddy.
That's what I do.
So I just alphaed 3 ER PPCs, and it was fine.
So
I missed.
Yeah,
but it was fine.
I didn't save my skill.
I got the laser build in
so-
here, not the PPC build. So it's not what I thought I was getting. That's weird. Now I'm really confused.
You don't have any PPCs?
Nope. It loaded in with the default build.
You didn't save it.
Thought I did.
Oh, great. Another rack bushwhacker.
Resource point data.
Oh, a rack whacker, I guess.
You got your cable made for your mic. Cool. You haven't tried it out yet?
Target spotted.
I think it'd be cool to use. I have some plugins that'll make that kind of crystal mic effect, but it'd be nice to get it right off the mic.
Make him pay for taking data. Don't let him get away.
Spotted.
Fucker. Alright, cover me. Cover me. Going down for theta.
Target spotted. The enemy has captured Epsilon.
Oh, he's trying to get me. He can't.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted. We have data.
Alright, let's burn him.
Target spotted. Target spotted. A good start. Keep holding the resource points, warriors. Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
Need assistance.
Looks like I need to get over there.
Oh, sorry, I landed on your head, General.
Target
Artillery
spotted.
strike online.
These lasers are down kind of low.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Ah,
Resource point
I hated-
Sigma is now controlled by the enemy. They are a quarter of the
Artillery
way
strike
there. Do
online.
not let them push ahead.
yeah, it didn't last long in this thing. My form in assaults is terrible.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Heat sink destroyed. Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike activated.
Target spotted.
Acquired. Heat sink destroyed. Right torso critical damage. Right torso destroyed.
Ah. Oh, my leg fell off. The dumb thing didn't fire. I need to try the other one.
I had all my buttons going on the wrong places.
I know. It's like.
I'm not used to having 3 fire buttons, so it's like the one that I set up I just wasn't used to using, so it's like, oh. And I ended up just standing out in the open
New
stupidly.
target acquired. Override engaged.
There's a turkey in this guy's cockpit.
Override shut down. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Man, the lasers on this Locust sound a lot cooler than my large pulse lasers, and they're just like ER smalls.
Target acquired.
They sound really
Target
powerful.
destroyed. New target acquired.
Well, you can bring it over, bring it by here, and we can plug it in. Listen to it if you want.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Okay, so laser fist builds this one, so I didn't even do that right either.
Wasn't that just his skill tree though? I didn't think that was.
No, it's the build. So I repost code. This is an A laser fist build, so I need this to be down. I got to edit.
All right, so that's the PPC and micro pulse.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, hang on.
Edit message. So that's going to be this. The ANL4. Or does it start with ANL4?
That's the skill. That's the skill tree.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah. They were making fun of it before.
The NL4 is it starts with NL4 and it's a skill tree. Okay, copy. Because the skill tree above is A1, F1, F9.
I know, they just became this puzzle of links.
I know. Okay, so there's that. And then up here, what was the PPC build? This is supposed to be good?
Yeah, this is supposed to be good, was the 3 PPC and micro pulse.
Okay, copy.
And then
yeah, that's what I have up here.
just
For some
skill
reason,
trees.
though, it didn't stick.
Have you saved it?
Well, I'm in battle. Oops.
They're both at theta.
I'm in
Oh, yeah, you
battle
can't do
with
it now. Yeah. You can't do anything
so I
now,
thought
do
I
you?
saved it, right? But it evidently I must not have.
Yeah, it's what happened with my skill tree. I thought I saved the skill tree and I didn't. So when I was testing it, I was so hot.
Okay, when we get back out, I'll check it real quickly. I was getting so confused in there with it not taking it anyway in the first place, and not even having the right chassis in the second place, and then going and getting it. And there was suddenly he kind of spammed the whole chat with all the codes we could ever want in our lives and dreams and hopes. And
Well, no, it's only because we
couldn't figure out what to do, and he kept trying to help us. The nerve.
The base was on the C variant, and we had to have it on the A variant.
No, I know, but I mean, he was
Nice fish.
he was
Okay.
trying to be really nice, and it just totally messed us up.
Dude, get out of theta. He's already there. Go somewhere else.
Lucas, you
Fast.
have something else.
Go to
that's what it is.
Epsilon or whatever's
No, they've
nearest.
won this. What a pity. After all that struggle, what a pity.
Well, I did bring 100 tons of dead weight to the match. That didn't help us.
That was terrible. I think I only did 200 damage. It's having a third fire button, which I'm not used to having. It's like, where am I going to put this thing?
Yeah.
Where am I going to put this thing?
RJ Base, yes, that's what I'm trying to run right now. Is the Executioner. I do want to see that comp match. Did it go well?
Oh, it was amazing. The finals was fantastic. The first match straight out of the gate, the second team beat the first team.
Ooh,
So
McFish
there was
did 1,200 damage.
JJX, yeah, he was very good with his PPCs. So JJX now has 3 teams, basically 5 JJX or 5th Brigade or 5th something JJX, and then the Italian JJX. So the first and the second team were in the finals, and someone who I've got a massive crush on, Polycat, she absolutely obliterated them in her light mislinks in the first match. It was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It was on Canyon as well, so it was really good. But the JJX ended up winning, but they were all great matches to watch.
Okay, I still can't use this. It turns it into a C variant, gives me the PPCs, but I can't save it, so I have to rebuild it.
Yeah, because you're not using the code that he gave you for the A variant.
Well, but you said it was the first one, so I'm still getting the wrong code. I'm not sure which code I really need to use then. A variant, laser build, that's the fifth. So
Okay,
is it the one
here's
down
the code
here?
for the ACT. Right, it starts with, here's the code for the ACT, and it's got A1F1.
Those are skills.
Well, maybe it's further up. Oh no, there were so many bloody...
Just look at the bottom 2 posts and pick one.
You make this so complicated sometimes, Doug.
I'm sorry, I just got confused and I can't untangle it. All right, I need to... Actually, I can't paste it on top of that one. I have to get rid of it first, or it won't work. Okay, then load out, import. That's 3 large lasers.
I don't think you successfully imported the code.
Try it again. 3 large lasers. That's the bottom. That's the first of the 2 bottom ones. Let me try the one below it. Is AN4L part of the code?
Yes.
Okay. That's 2 large lasers and a bunch of ER mediums. So is that the... I'm trying to get the PPC one, but what one's this?
Yeah, the good build is the PPC one. The fun one is the laser fist.
Is that this? 2 lasers and a bunch of ER mediums?
Yeah, you have a laser
Yeah,
fist.
all on one arm.
Okay. Okay, so this is a laser fist. So let me... And that will save. So let me go down here and put this here, because that's what this is. Oops. Darn it. Sorry, I am not qualified to do this. It appears to be. There we go. And then save. So where's the PPC one then?
There's 2 codes. The one that was not the last one I posted is the PPC one.
The second to last one. When I post that one, I get no PPC. So I'm copying it.
So it starts with anal.
Yeah.
Anal.
Right. I've tried that
AN4L.
3 times and I don't get the
So there's-
PPCs out of it. So let me come. I'll
There's-
try it again.
So there's 2 of them, and the top one
Yep.
I'm pretty sure is the PPC build, and the bottom one is the fist build, which is all
Yep.
in the arm.
I put quote marks around it.
That's going to help probably. All right. So here I go. Import. See, I've got 3 large pulse lasers there. I paste it in. It's not... Well, it looks like it's not even pasting the right code now.
I got
check.
a drop, I got dinner.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, that's the right code. Import it. Oh, now it worked. I honestly did that code 3 times. So
Yeah, sometimes it's
my
a pain in the
clipboard
ass, I
maybe
have to
wasn't
say.
working right.
Sometimes it is a pain in the ass. Anyway, have fun.
Okay,
See you guys later.
bye.
Good night.
This is like when I tried to
Thanks
explain
for
how to
build.
use Instagram to my grandpa.
Stop. Stop. That's terrible. It's true, but it's terrible. All right, so that looks good. Everything looks good there. And I still have skills on there, I think. Yet. All right. And I'm ready. So that one was the ANL4. So that should be here. Let's edit that. Let me know when you're ready and I'll... Okay, save. There we go. Mitch, what's funny about this is that I try to help my dad sometimes when he was alive with his computer stuff. And he would just go clicking around the screen. You know, I'd say, click on, you know, file, print, and then pick your printer from the drop down. And he'd be like, file, export, and he couldn't find his printer. And I said, no, you got to go file, print, and then he'd go off and he'd go, well, there's this thing over here about print margins. And he's like formatting a page all of a sudden in Word or something, right? So he would just always go off on left field, and it was really hard to do it remotely over the phone. So I know how frustrating it can be, and so I apologize to everyone here for me being my father. I am my father. Mr. Curly Fries. RJ Bass, is it Bass or Bass? I think we've had this conversation before, and I don't remember. R Bass? Because I would say bass like a bass player, or double bass, or things like that, right?
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
You know, why does my neck hurt so much today? Must have slept on my head wrong.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it. Cut down
Oh my gosh! So do you set these micro lasers in? You don't alpha them all at one time, do you?
You fire them all at once.
Wow, let them have it.
You can split them by arm if you want, but
No, that's fine.
most people just fire them all.
Yeah. Oops. Ah, so many weapons to set up. That's a lot of micro lasers.
Heat level critical. Artillery strike online.
They don't put out hardly any heat either, do they?
Target spotted.
I like this map because it has lightning. That's good. Lightning's good. Tried to explain to him how to get to the church's live stream.
Target spotted.
To the website so many times that I just gave up and wrote down URL and told him to. Oops, I'm almost going to hit the wall here. I've hit the wall. I better steer. Are you guys up high or down low?
Target spotted.
Looks like you're up high. So I'm just type that into the address bar every time. Oh my gosh.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Uh-oh.
Assistant. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming missile.
Target
All right,
spotted.
I'm in trouble over here.
Torso critical damage. Warning incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming missile.
I need help at F5, please.
Affirmative.
There's a bunch of them coming after me. They're gonna kill me.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
Warning
Never mind. Save yourselves. I'm dead. Well, I did less damage in that than I did in the other one. They are sweeping through F5 though, in mass. Assaults. Be warned.
new target acquired.
So they'll be coming around onto your left flank.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Critical.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming.
Target spotted.
Target heat level critical. Artillery strike online. Target acquired.
Hey McFish, I got 6 kills the other night.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted.
It's a nice match. It's not even that long, but I've... Hey Dave GT, welcome.
New target acquired.
What's new? I have 2 new microphones that I'm auditioning, trying to decide which one to keep. That's new. I haven't even listened to them yet. I've been so busy, and I have them for 30 days, which means really three weeks, not 2, and it's already been a week, and I haven't cracked them open yet.
Heat level critical.
So I need to kind of, well, Wednesday I'm going to for sure, but I should crack them open tomorrow too. Everything's been so busy. That's the newest. Concerts and, just Christmas things that have to happen, and Christmas gift shopping kind of stuff. And
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
that Annihilator's not going to be happy.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Thanks.
Target acquired. Heat level critical.
I seem to have brought a lot of artiness.
New
Pretty
target
sure that's still
acquired.
a Annihilator. D5.
Affirmative.
New target acquired. Artillery strike activated. Target destroyed.
There you go, McFish. Nice kill.
Heat level
Target
critical.
spotted.
Heat level critical. New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired. Target destroyed. New target
Affirmative.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical. Override shutdown.
He's got flamers and machine guns. Try not to let him overheat you.
Target destroyed.
Pop.
Nice.
Good work, guys.
Game.
Warriors, you have taken the target. We are victorious.
Yeah, that's the newest thing. I mean, I don't have anything newer than that. Well, I did horribly. I was surprised that my... Yeah, it went down. I'll be in tier 5 by the end of the night. I brought the most tonnage and did the least damage. Yeah, this is my new mech. So this is it's a mech from the championships. They gave people who watch the championships, they give a code away to get a free mech and a mech bay, and Drax snagged it and handed it over to me in a message. So I tried it and it worked. And I'll go watch the thing anyway, but I haven't had time to. I'm going to try this again though. Try to keep back a little bit. See if I can't hit some things a little more. thought I connected more of those shots than I did, too. Do 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 do. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, getting into Warhammer. Were you just in a Warhammer, McFish, or were you in the Hellbringer?
I was in a laser vomit Hunchback.
Oh, Hunchback. Oh, you sold it and bought the D. How come, Dave GT? Like, what's the D got that the A doesn't have? You seem like a fair weather mech pilot, too. Like, you didn't even give it a chance. You just say, well, I've got this A, I'm going to go trade it in right now and get myself one of them D variants.
I hear a lot of people say they like the D.
What's the thing about it? What's the deal? What makes it so extra special, supercalifragilistic? It probably has a soda dispenser in the cockpit. You already have an A. The D is better. I know. I know the A is better, but why? Supercalifragilistic. Thank you. Which reminds me, Mitch. This probably should remind you of Mary Poppins telling us about her fragile lipstick, right? How she won't endorse cheap lipstick anymore because it crumbles easily and makes her breath smell. She explained that the super color fragile lipstick gives me halitosis. It's a Mechwarrior thing. Dave GT, you're not being helpful whatsoever. I appreciate that about you. I know it's a Mechwarrior thing, but why is it better? Like, what about it's better? Better for you, or better in general, or better as a certain type of build? Mitch, you forgot about that? I thought it would have seared your, brain for life. Super color fragile lipstick gives me halitosis. I'm going to go back to that same map where I just died and see if I can stay alive a little bit longer. It's a Mechwarrior thing. And what do you like about it? Well, it's in the game. Yep. It's better because it's in the game. The A variant's in the game too, of course, but I mean, the D is more in the game for me. You suppressed it. Yeah. Did you suppress the other ones too? Like, don't run with bagpipes. You could put an eye out, or even worse, get killed. Yeah. Why do I like bad puns? Normally in a group of mechs, one will stand out as better than the other variants. The D is or was that mech. Okay. I know, but you're not really giving me any specifics about like it stands out because it does laser vomit really well, or it does some role better than all the others seem to do. Because I totally know what you're saying, but usually there's some rationale that makes it stand out. I mean, some trait that makes it stand out. People go, oh yeah, it's great at that thing.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, here we go. So I've got plenty of range. I should be able to stand off and really hurt these guys from afar. This time I won't have to sit there and get my weapons in order. That should help.
We've captured Gamma.
Yeah, don't forget to use your mask either.
What? I have mask.
Don't forget to use your mask either.
Oh my gosh, I'm using it now.
Controlled by the enemy.
I'd totally forgotten to use my mask. I'm keeping up with all these Jaegers. I'm going 84 kph. This is amazing now. Ah. But why male models? Mitch, what? What?
Artillery strike online.
Supervert's all pink. That's like a Valentine's Day mech right there. He's trying to impress somebody. Probably Miss BNR. Should I have been going up because I just went down? Probably should have gone up for sniping. Oops. Oh, it's a line from Zoolander. I haven't seen that movie for so long. Why all the male models? Zoolander, Ben Stiller. Oh my gosh.
Resource point Epsilon is ours.
That was a fairly funny movie. Sad to say, so was Dodgeball.
Kappa has fallen.
I'm actually hanging with some mechs, so that's a good thing for me. I feel like we're not really going anywhere. Oh, here we go. We're going up now. This will be a good thing.
Right, didn't know it was terrible. I'm back.
What'd you have?
Well, the water salad was good. Water off cut salad was good, but that's another thing. I'm gonna check.
Waldorf? What's Waldorf?
The walnut salad.
Oh, walnut something. Okay.
It's called Waldorf salad.
Oh. Waldorf salad. I've heard of that. Never had it, don't think.
It's just got salad, walnuts in it, and apple and grapes. And lettuce. Whatever else you want to put in there.
Target spotted. Target
How
spotted.
goes is the mech?
Acquired. Heat level critical.
I haven't been good so far, if that's what you want to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play my light.
Target spotted.
I'm not very good at this.
I might do better this time, though. I've kind of settled into it a little bit now that I've got all the weapons assigned and stuff.
Yeah, I find that I have to really warm up to
Target
PPCs.
spotted.
I'm not good to go.
Artillery
I'm not good to go
online.
with a lot of mechs actually.
A good start. Keep holding the resource points, warriors. We have taken Sigma.
Well, I dropped him off. That's good.
Spotted. Target spotted.
I mean, did you play with a cricket ball, or was it like a softball,
Artillery strike online.
Dave?
Warning incoming missile. Warning incoming missile.
Like a foam ball or a ball filled with air? Like a
Who are you talking to? Mitch?
no, Dave.
Dave GT.
Yeah, soccer ball. Yeah, you had a play. You played it light, mate. I'm playing that game with a hard ball.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
But you are right. It is kind of nuts.
Need assistance.
I mean, they say don't hurt, don't get into fights, and then they tell you here's a ball, go hit each other with it.
Gamma is there. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
How'd I get here all alone?
Foes are halfway.
I'm not all alone.
I think they might have just dropped down on you.
Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
We're halfway there. Target spotted.
Interdorsal critical
Got
damage.
my
that's
first kill.
Nice. It's very nice.
Where's this other guy go? He's still over there.
Level critical.
Hopefully that backed him off, or he's going to shoot at me while I'm shut down. Yep, figures. Oh, he jumped down. Good, good, good. Going after him.
We used to play this game with a rope that was quite. We
Target
wouldn't
acquired.
whip each other. Let's just say we were whipping,
Target destroyed.
but we both had. One person would have one end, the other person would have the other end, and you have to kind of like whip
Where are the rest of the bad guys?
up and down to try and hurt each other. Come to think of it, I think we were rather cruel to each other in primary school.
Really? There were certainly some jerks and bullies.
Target spotted.
Target
Well, I don't think we were
acquired.
intentionally bullying each other. It's just we played rough games,
Yeah.
and we thought that was fun. Now that I'm speaking about it out loud, like, yeah, that actually seems kind of
mean.
to be doing. No, it's stupid to be
Target
doing.
destroyed.
Oh, they got him.
It wasn't my idea to play the game.
Oh, I
it's
should
just
use my
games we
mask to
played.
get over there. I could have taken that kill. I wasn't thinking. Not used to it.
Do you have a mask?
I have mask on this thing. Yeah. It makes it like a commando, Drax.
Oh, it's like an assault commando with all
Yes.
the small bolts.
Yeah. Great work, guys.
That's another thing I forget to use on Mechs is my mask.
My school dodgeballs were small, so you couldn't hurt someone. We used the rubber dodgeballs, so 326 and 1 kill. So that wasn't horrible. I didn't completely suck in that one.
No, it was good. You had a nice kill on that rifleman. Or mech or whatever it was.
Faolo? How do you say that? Don't know.
You can invite me.
I got the old timer part. Still, is that a corporal stripe? I don't know the stripe, military stripes.
It's a wipeout.
Faola. Thank you. Faola. Lol. Green arrow from in-game. I don't really know what in-game is. Just being in-game. I don't know these things.
It's a chevron, isn't it?
Well, it looks like a sergeant stripe or something.
Yeah, it's a chevron. A
Invite
stripe is
sent.
called a chevron. Okay.
From in-game. Is in-game a game? It's the green arrow from in-game. I don't know what in-game is. Is it a movie? Is it a show?
In Mechwarrior Online. What are you?
What? What do you mean? Where in-game? You know how the game shows you the PSR? Oh, up arrow, like your skill. Okay, sorry. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. I just went down in my skill level just by not knowing that, right?
Doug, are we? Do I need to send? Do you need
I'm
to go
sleepy.
to a doctor? Like, is there something going on?
Well,
with you
I don't.
tonight?
It's the context. There's no context for me to get it, I guess. I mean, sure, we're playing that game. Sure, I just didn't do terribly, but oh my gosh. Do you ever have those conversations where you're like just on the wrong direction altogether and things aren't clicking?
Yeah,
I have that happen sometimes.
It's usually when I'm asking a girl out. Absolutely.
Yeah. I have sometimes that happen. Jennifer and I normally communicate really well, but
It's not really.
sometimes, sure. Sometimes she'll be saying something to me, and I'm like, I was already thinking about something completely different, and so I'm trying to, connect whatever she's saying, and the only thing that's connecting with is something that I was already thinking about. And it's not working, and so I look at her with this look on my face, and she's, "Are you listening?" I said, "I'm listening. I just don't understand what you're saying." It just doesn't work.
Take this rag, take this mop, and clean the house with me. No, I don't get it. I don't know what you're asking. I really don't.
Like, why
I'm
would
trying
I
to
take?
understand.
How does a rag help this situation? I don't understand.
And a bucket? What's a bucket?
bucket?
I don't.
Buckets
You
are
want
to
me to
put
fill
like
it with
water, soap and water
water?
in. What does that have to do with the
Water.
rag and the mop?
And what's this device? It looks like it's a machine that makes a lot of noise. Oh, it's a vacuum. What's a vacuum? Yeah.
Feels like that vacuum's that
usually-
place between my two ears sometimes. These young people, it's always like you just walked into the room. I know. The trouble is when you get to be my age, there's just so much life experience and knowledge and wisdom that it all kind of crowds in this cacophony of, you know, cerebral overload, and it's really hard to, you know, keep track of everything.
Where I was going to say hemorrhage.
Yeah, where did I put my underwear? Is Metroid your friend? I didn't look at the list. Is he on the opposing team? Is he like a prime friend? Oh, I should go up and... This will be too slow to... I could snipe with this thing. I'll maybe find another place to snipe.
Yeah,
Perfect wall sniper.
it's perfect. And if a light comes at you, which inevitably they will, you've got it handled.
Maybe. If I remember to do something about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
true.
Artillery strike
We
online.
held the zone for 25%.
Sorry. Oh!
Target spotted.
Okay, where are you going to set up?
I'll just go near where you are, and we're kind of stuck right. But we got to have this wall here, so... And I don't have jump jets. What do you got over there?
You do have jump jets. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know I had jump jets. Can I go across that gap? That crevasse? Somebody's shooting at me. Where from? A
I don't know if
Gauss.
you want to. Okay, I'm
I'm gonna go down over here.
Target spotted.
I feel like my snow is slowing things down a little bit, so my frame rate's not very smooth. All right.
Too many of
Target
us around.
spotted.
Yeah, some of us actually ought to be down fighting, right? Where's the Gauss guy?
I don't know.
Target spotted.
Oh, here we go.
Need assistance. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
I think
Target
there's
spotted.
something... Dark, you're going to have
Target spotted.
something...
Coming up here?
No, you're right. You're right.
Target
There
spotted.
we go.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Need assistance.
Artillery strike online.
Oh, we got one coming, walking over on the ramp over here.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal. We can take him.
He dropped an arty on. He's mean.
Spotted.
Alright, we're going to have someone come up behind us.
Target spotted.
Start heading over towards me.
Artillery strike.
Where are you? Right over here still? Where'd you go?
Okay, see Charlie behind you. See Charlie behind you.
Yeah.
Target spotted.
Shoot down on him, please. And then start walking towards me.
Spotted.
Dark?
Oops. Darn it. I fell down.
Oh, okay, I'm going to come down with you.
I was too close to the edge and I couldn't turn sharp enough.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
I thought I was going to be able to, but nope.
Target spotted.
Okay, you go first.
He must have gone to the left.
Well, you assume that, but don't assume it.
I didn't see him on the right.
Target
There
spotted.
he is. Yes, he is. He's right. He's gone right.
Artillery strike online.
Look at the right
Just a second,
side.
I'm working on the echo up here.
Target spotted.
Left arm critical damage.
Okay, now I can go to the right.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Is he a Wolverine? Is that who we're chasing?
You fighting with me? Yep.
Yep.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Target
There we go.
spotted.
Artillery strike.
Oh, we got one up here.
Yeah, I'm coming back to you.
Oops, somebody's shooting me from somewhere. Sniper up high, maybe?
No.
There's a Gauss that hit me hard.
There's a guy coming to you. Nice. Okay, let's get this Marauder.
Target spotted.
He's dropped down into the down below.
Which side did he
he's
go
gone.
to?
He's gone.
Oh,
He's
we got
dead.
him. Good work, guys.
Good teamwork. We didn't do an awful lot really in the thick of the fight, but we
We did
managed to
something.
drag off
We
two
killed
of them.
something, didn't we?
Yeah. Each. Yep.
Yay for us.
I'll take that damage.
I didn't do a lot of damage, 229. Look, still, my skill rating's still going down. Look, that looks a lot like that thing that Phyla was putting in chat. Huh. Go figure. McFish. I like how McFish carries us, makes us look better. Or just we feel like he makes us look better just because he's in our lands, not because we're actually any better. It just shows how bad we are.
You made it all possible.
That's right. That's right. Without us, you just look like a regular good player, you know, but with us, you look amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I do like this mech though. Like you're able to fend off lights coming at you, and you can, you know, it's basically a walking Vapor Eagle or a walking Hunchback, 3 pieces.
Yeah, the skill ceiling is like super duper high. So like a really great player just wrecks in that thing.
Right.
I just wreck into walls with that thing.
I'm not really great with PPC, so I'm happy with 350 damage.
Yeah, Mask and JJ's and everything else are just too much for me to control, really.
I haven't even used the mask on it yet.
Oh, Mask is great for this mech because it makes it much more nimble.
Yeah, so Doc, you know how we were up there together?
Yeah.
Wherever we are, right, what we should be doing is, like, if something's coming at us...
Yeah, get behind, one behind
sight.
and one in front and split.
Well, no, just visual sight where we're both able to attack the thing that's attacking one of us.
Yeah.
And so we were set up nicely up there. Although I was concerned that you were a bit too far away, but it's fine. It worked out well,
I didn't know you'd gone clear over to that other side either.
Yeah.
So I was thinking you were back. I went the other way when you said come over here by me. I went the wrong way.
Reactor.
Howdy, everybody.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
What?
I'm not lying. Oh. God, this is amazing. Look at that.
Is this a 100-ton mech or 80-ton? What's the tonnage on it? I didn't take a look.
It's not 100. It's probably like 70, 75 maybe. No. 80?
It's probably 80. It's an assault.
An assault's 80?
I want
How
to say it's
fast I am.
85.
85, okay. Oh, look at this thing. You can...
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Online.
It's not, though. You don't really... Oh, yeah, it's another 20?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's another 20. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of buttons to take care of. You're right, McFish. Been jump jetting,
The light
firing
moving Gamma
PPCs,
5
and-
looks like a mislink.
If you use Mask and get going really fast, then you can jump jet a long ways.
Oh, no.
I'm never up here. This will be...
Oh yeah, you're
Where do you
right.
wanna
That was Superman just then.
Yeah. Where are we going? Clear over?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oh, I missed that catapult so many times.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
I need zoom on this thing, I think.
We can poke them from our feet.
It's got some zoominess.
No, I need like, you know. I'm terrible with maps.
Target spotted. Target
These
spotted.
dark maps is just.
Enemies down my 8.
Ooh, sorry, Direwolf.
Artillery strike.
Where are you, Doc?
online.
I'm up here, up
Need
on top
assistance.
of this little
Oh, you okay?
mess here.
Target spotted.
Thinking they're gonna shoot at me over here. Where are you?
Need assistance.
I'm at Hamburger Hill. I've literally shot nothing.
You're clear back on Hamburger Hill?
Target spotted.
Yeah, all the snipers are.
Target spotted.
I'm down
I
here where
have
the
shot
action
at-
is.
Nothing.
Target spotted.
I've missed all my shots.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I just missed 2 of mine right up close and personal.
Artillery strike online.
Oh, forget it. I can't fire from this far away. I'm terrible. Oh, I'm gonna come and join you and die.
That's more fun.
Target spotted.
Well, they're NASCARing around where
Target
you are.
spotted.
And I can't.
This thing did go CT red pretty quickly. Oh, I got somebody coming over here.
Yeah, I told you they were NASCARing your direction.
Target spotted.
Okay, I'm gonna withdraw over this direction then.
Target spotted.
With haste.
Oh my god, why can't I do?
Target spotted.
Why?
Target spotted. Need assistance.
I
Affirmative.
missed. I think I got one shot off then.
Target spotted.
Looks like we're pushing around to the right.
Yeah, but. Oh my god.
Target
Yeah,
I have
but
lights in our backs.
it's either that or we stay here and get killed again.
Target spotted.
We have no stars in our backs, so
It's down.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Right arm.
Enemy UAV.
critical damage. Left torso
Just
critical
can't shoot
damage.
for shit.
Gosh,
I'm gonna
we need to
go.
get rid of that laser boat. I mean, the learn boat, I mean.
Warning, incoming missile. Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
I have literally not shot anything
Center torso critical.
after firing at least 30 shots.
I'm terrible at this
bloody
thing.
terrible.
I didn't used to be this bad at PPCs either, so I haven't been running PPCs for a long time.
Acquired.
And I'm CT red.
Spotted.
Oh, I'm
Target
dead.
Acquired.
95 tons, Dave GT says. Wow. It's pretty nimble
Yeah,
for
I'm dead.
95 tons.
Right
I'm getting out of this mech. I'm ghastly at it. I did 47 damage. That is just wonderful.
No, you could be okay.
acquired.
No, I'm resigning from assaults.
You're treating it like it's a commando. It's not.
No, fish. I think there's just too many buttons to be taken care of between mask, jump jetting, firing 2 different sets of PPCs.
It's too high maintenance.
Incoming missile.
Yeah,
Target spotted.
Right arm destroyed.
you wouldn't think so because you don't have to
I don't
worry
think it's
about-
that bad because the mask. I've got a button for mask, so it's just really easy for that on my thumb.
I'm going to tell you something. It's better in assaults than me.
What?
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
You're a better assault
Don't say.
pilot
Could you
than
say
I
that
am.
louder? I don't think anybody on the stream can quite hear you.
New target
What?
You're a
acquired.
better assault pilot than I am.
And I'm terrible.
Oh, I have a reputation for being
Critical damage.
worse than god awful in
Incoming
assaults,
missile.
as I've demonstrated on your stream.
I don't feel like I've ever been really good at PPCs, but there was a time when I was okay, and I'm so rusty.
I'm
at 'em.
alright with them in a Vapor Eagle. I'm fine with them in a Vapor Eagle, but I don't know.
I don't think I'm good at like real long range PPC
Yeah,
sniping.
Yeah,
I'm not
I need
that
zoom.
accurate.
I need zoomed for it. I think I'm gonna have to reskill this bit, change up some things.
Target spotted.
Now maybe I should adjust my mouse a little bit. Maybe that'll help me.
Heat level
Oh, yeah,
critical.
true. Oh yeah, my PSI was too high. Anyway, I'm gonna get into a light and feel like a god.
Heat level
Okay.
critical.
Target spotted.
Be Fish is going to have like a 1k score.
Do not let the enemy keep it up.
Target destroyed.
He's a little hunchy.
Warning, incoming missile.
How many kills does he have?
Acquired. Warning, incoming
I don't know.
missile.
Only 5.
Left torso, critical damage. Warning, incoming missile. Center torso,
But in this kind of mech,
damage.
you shouldn't really be so far forward because you do have the PPCs for a reason.
Critical
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Forces are
Left
halfway there.
arm
It's just that I
destroyed.
couldn't shoot for shit, so I thought I'd come forward like you were.
Destroyed. Heat sink destroyed.
I was mainly kind of going forward thinking, well, that's where everybody is, and I need the up close and personal practice with it a little bit, so I might as well just go for it.
Well,
Not a
I
good
think
idea.
I did something. I think I pressed my buttons probably about 30 times and I scored 47 damage.
Were you pushing the right buttons?
Yes, I was pushing the right buttons. I was missing everything. Everything.
Oh, he missed 1,000. Yeah, sorry, McFish. You lose. You only did 954.
And you only got 1 kill. I'm
That's what it's like. That's what it's like being a loser. I found a screenshot of a match I did a long time ago, like a couple of years ago, that was like 1,400 plus damage. But made me wonder, well, wait a minute, was that like faction play? After I'd closed it, then I thought, I went around and was looking at some other screenshots and I couldn't remember which one that one was, and I thought, oh, it was probably faction play.
Well, Z-Fail in 228 recently linked a game that he played where he took over 1,000 damage.
Wow.
Just over 1,000 damage.
In a locust?
No, it's like
That's what
pretty
it feels
incredible.
like.
It's like pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing. I've done 700 and some recently, but not 1,000 damage. That's like you get them somehow to shoot your toes. Like, how do you get them to help with that?
Let's see if I can find it.
Hi-ya! You hold up your feet, they shoot those.
So it was in a Mad 4L.
Hit ready
so it was
when
a
you...
Marauder 4L. And he took 1,009 damage. He
Ooh.
only did 297 in it, but he took 1,009 damage.
Wow.
And he's actually, I'll see if I can.
He must put like a sticker on his mech that said, "You want a piece of me?"
I'll put it in your stream if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll put it in Spec Ops.
Okay. You can put it on the chat too if you want, but Spec Ops is great.
Okay.
Wow.
No, I can't. No, I can't put it in the thing.
Why is that? Is it a...
It's an image.
Well...
Yeah, can't do that.
Oh, you can't link to Discord from it to the image into Discord. Yeah. Wow.
So he's got like an orange leg, a yellow leg, an orange center, a lighter orange center, and a head.
What mech was he in?
A Mad 4L. So it's a Marauder 4L, I think.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So mad, so mad. I have to clean gutters tomorrow. My son's going to come over and help me clean gutters.
I had to go shopping. I've spent a week trying to get this essay done, which I finished at 2 o'clock today.
Ooh, congrats.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I'll get a decent mark for it. But now I've got to catch up on all the stuff I wasn't paying attention to. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really using my time efficiently.
Really? What would make you think that? Sitting here
I'm lazy and
in Ghostlands.
I'm lazy and I procrastinate.
I procrastinate and I get really easily distracted. I'm interested in everything. So it's like...
I would never know that about you.
Well, I know. Many interests, and anything's a good diversion. So Jennifer and I'll be looking for Christmas gifts on Amazon off of a list that the kids want or something like that. And then I'll see a video come in that shows off a video shot on an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I'm into video, and I wanted to see what the quality looked like, and off I go. And she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, it's only 2 minutes long, and I just wanted to see this. It's like we're trying to do Christmas. Well, it's only 2 minutes." Off I go.
I want to get a new phone. 'Cause I'm sick of my Android.
Jacob got an Android. He had an iPhone. I know you won't get an iPhone. You're gonna have to get something else. Probably. You can get the new Tesla phone. I don't think
Tesla's got a phone?
Yeah, I don't know if you can buy it yet, but I
really don't feel like funding someone to go to space when there's so many problems down here.
How many of the problems down here do you think they'll be fixing by going to space?
That's my point.
No, that's not. That's my point. So he is single-handedly.
He's not single-handedly. There's other stupid billionaires wasting a shit ton of money on that same endeavor.
So single-handedly,
egos.
He's pushing up a matrix of satellites across the entire globe that will provide internet to every place on the planet.
So they can then decide to launch laser beams in the other group of satellites that you don't know about on all those spaces on the planet as well. I mean, it's just...
No, I mean, he's going to provide global internet service to the rest of the population that has no access to internet. Well, it's not a bad thing for humanity, is it?
That's what we need. We clearly need that.
Isn't more
that's what we need.
Information to knowledge a good thing for all humans?
I mean, the majority of what people do on the net is what?
Look at it this way. Isn't it better for people who don't have any access to the internet to be able to play Mechwarrior online with us?
So they
it provides more targets for us to kill.
Can have the pleasure of watching porn, participating in Facebook,
or watching
Twitter,
Dark Marauder on
Instagram, or playing video games.
No, or maybe doing online courses
fundamentally the
and
solution
learning
for the planet. And when does that happen, really? Like, if you look at how much time you spend on the computer, how you break down that time.
Yeah.
Actually, you're not a good example.
Sorry.
You're old. You're old.
You're right. See, I'm not even good as an example now. I'm too old to be an example.
That's right. Well, you could be an old example.
I feel like you could measure a society's prosperity by the amount of porn time.
Yeah, for sure. It should be like a happiness measure.
Oh my gosh. It just seems to me that making education, knowledge available to anybody in the world who wants it would be a good thing for humanity.
That's
excellent information.
That's the argument, right? Which we all get sucked into, but that's not actually how it gets used, Doug.
But
it's not actually.
But you would agree that that's a good thing. You just don't think it's going to happen, right?
No, I mean, that's not the purpose of it. Like, that's what they say the purpose is for. They have this great worldview about, wouldn't it be great if everyone had access to free information and then they could educate themselves, But that's not what it actually ends up getting used for.
Well, they're going to use it to make money. And go to Mars.
They're likely in the city soon.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Don't take too long in the tunnel.
So let's not worry about the problems here on Earth. Let's actually just take those who can afford it up there to get onto Mars.
So the Apollo space program produced a lot of technology that never would have happened for decades and decades.
Look,
whenever you do basic research to innovate things to go to space and stay in space, you find new things that help humanity. So I just don't find it to be a waste of money.
Notice
really.
that's not the argument they use, though. Notice that that's not what they say they're using it for.
Well, he's not, because he's set on going to Mars, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But why does he want to go to Mars?
Ask him. Why does he want to go to Mars?
He wants to have a backup in case the world gets obliterated by an asteroid or a nuclear war that wipes out the planet. He wants a backup for humanity.
So
that's his thinking. Whether or not that we need that, or if that's true,
so he wants to
that's his thinking.
live in fantasy world. He's going to invent a fantasy horror movie to justify why he's doing what he's doing.
No, I think he seriously believes that we're fragile.
So he's deluded. I've got a billionaire deluded. He's creating fantasies to spend money.
I don't know. I think there's
his money.
There's a good. Hang on. I guess I can't shoot and think at the same time, can I? Oh my gosh, I'm getting killed here. I don't think there's a high probability of us getting hit by an asteroid and killed as a species. in the next 100 years.
That justifies all that money being spent? Yes. No, sure there is. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a Hollywood movie that hasn't been done over and over again.
I didn't last very long. He's totally changing the whole aerospace industry for rockets.
I appreciate
for the better.
He is single-handedly he's doing that.
Well, of course, I'm not saying single-handedly that he's doing all the work, but he is the impetus driving it, right? His vision, his drive is driving it, absolutely. And has he worked 20 years to do it? Yes, he has. So I can't fault him for working hard and trying to achieve something he believes in, and something that's ultimately going to help the planet in a lot of ways.
Oh, that's what it's going to do. Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
You're gonna just choose to reallocate, get up and move somewhere else because you know the planet's. According to you, one of the reasons is because the planet's most likely going to be doomed.
No, the reasons, according to him, I don't think it's most likely to be doomed. He does. I think that the spin-off of that is that there'll be a lot of new technology developed that will help people, probably.
Yeah, and that's true, and there most likely will be, and that is true.
And so I don't find him evil because of that. I find him to be a person
I don't think he's evil.
Trying to do something good for humanity. He seems very driven on doing something good that helps people. So the number one thing he wanted to do...
good intentions never paved the way for evil, did it?
Well, of course not. But, one of the things he wanted to do is make affordable electric cars. He hasn't made them affordable, but he's making them practical, so people are buying them.
Someone is going to do it.
Yeah, he'd rather be him than somebody else. He'd rather be him than China. I think I would too.
That's not ego. That's not ego, is it?
I think I'd rather him than our military, but they're going to. And China's already ahead of us.
As if the military aren't also going to be the ones to benefit from his discovery.
Well, of course
he's
they will.
American. He's American.
Of course they will. And he is building the spaceships for Space Force.
Yeah. So let's pretend that he's doing it all for the right reasons, the good reasons, and this are all fantastic.
Miss BNR, that's dark. That's dark for me. She said, if we're going to get wiped out, we need to all get wiped out. Don't go trying to infest other planets. Personally, I don't think that living on Mars is going to be nearly as easy as they hope. It's going to be really brutally tough to live there. There's nothing about Mars that's happy.
It's not going to be easy.
No, it's going to be
luckily, he'll be one of the first ones there trying to live there, right?
He wants to die there. I don't think he'll be one of the first ones there. He's stated he wouldn't be.
No, he'll just make sure he pays a lot of money for someone else to set all that stuff up. Because he's such a, humanitarian.
I don't see him as being such an evil person. I'm not sure why people come away
I'm not
with that
calling him evil. I'm not calling him evil. I'm just not a fanboy.
Aren't you using sarcasm there to say the opposite?
I'm not a fanboy like you are. I'm
not going to pattern my life after him, but I recognize the good things that he's doing, and I think that's pretty impressive.
You recognize the marketing that says he's doing good things.
No, absolutely he's doing things. There's no question he's doing things.
Yeah.
I mean, the Falcon rocket has reduced launch costs that we were paying in half. They've cut them in half. And they're going to be going to a tenth of that if the Starship works.
Oh, that's great. So when militaries around the world use that technology to allow themselves to launch cheaper and cheaper missiles to blow up more and more things on the planet, that'd be great. I'm glad he made it cheaper for everyone. That's awesome. Zimbabwe will be able to launch, ICBMs.
Well, they won't have to. They'll be able to simulate launching them on the internet that he's providing.
This is the global peace that porn will bring. Nobody will be busy launching bombs.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. They'll all be wanking. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's great. And, human relations will be fantastic from that, because instead of actually spending the effort to get to know the opposite sex and spending the time and the attention to develop relationships, you'll just go, what do I need that for?
Yeah.
Which is good, because we won't be consuming as many resources.
Except for electricity.
Yeah, which doesn't consume any from last time I checked.
No.
And satellites are free, and they don't cost anything to go up there, and they don't use any kind of resources. No, just to provide that.
Well,
free
I'm just
internet.
suggesting that lower population is lower resources.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
If we kill everybody.
That's the great solution. You know, it worked out really well for China. They're going to be in for a problem in 2040. That's why they're trying to fix it now. I mean, it's let's
What are they trying to fix now?
Let some elite group on the planet decide who are the ones that get to cull their populations and who aren't. And let's start giving a license for parenthood so that you have to choose someone gets to choose whether you get married and have kids. That's
just give everybody free internet.
They're doing that in China now, aren't they? You have to get a license to have kids. They've been doing that. I don't know if they're doing it currently,
I'm
but they were
free
doing
internet
it.
will lead to lower population.
It already has, yeah.
It's not really super free.
Oh, space tech will. They'll get their space tech from Russia and Zimbabwe. Psychath, howdy. I don't think I want my space tech from Russia. But if that's all they can get it from, I can understand why they do something. Why? So the thing that you should really be upset about is the Tesla robots that he's going to be building.
Yeah, that's right. They're the ones I'm really worried about.
Because they'll be putting everyone out of work. They'll use AI to do counseling, so nobody's going to need you anymore. They'll use AI to do talk show opinion makers, so they won't need any, side chair.
They'll use
armchair.
AI to play video games.
They'll use AI to play video games. They're not going to need me anymore. They're going to use AI as doctors and AI as mechanics.
McFish is right again. They won't. There's got all these great reasons for not have a population at all.
Yeah.
Why even exist?
And instead of penalizing people for using aimbots in games, they'll penalize people just for being human in games because the computers will say that's an unfair wetware advantage. And all the games will be played by bots.
Yep, that's right.
25%. Do not let the enemy.
Mechwarrior Online will have a whole different spin to it.
Yeah, what will they call it then?
Non-human gaming.
Target spotted.
It'll be real virtual gaming or something like that. I've never really gone up here and tried to shoot things. I'm going to go up here and see what I can do with my little executioner. That's probably a bad idea.
Good luck.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Target acquired. Artillery strike online.
I can see everything up here.
Spotted. Target spotted.
Good stuff. Right.
Who's shooting me from over there?
Oh,
though?
nice. Yeah, there'll be a sniper. See, I think it's Epsilon.
Target
Echo.
spotted.
Echo. Thermo. Oh, it's Thermo.
Spotted.
We've got a Viper back here at D7.
Artillery strike online.
Somebody's shooting me, but I don't know where from.
Target spotted.
There he is. Okay, buddy.
Is he still up there with you?
Haven't seen him in a minute, so he might not be. No, never mind, he's here.
Target spotted. We've taken down the enemy's alpha.
There's two of them.
Target spotted.
Seems like there's something shooting from Epsilon 7
Target
direction
spotted.
as well.
Target spotted.
You guys can help me out. I'm here with you.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Right, go back to your sniper positions as well. Keep running. There was a fire starter, but he's got as well.
Fire starter's back.
Target spotted.
That Viper's coming up between you guys.
Target spotted.
Vipers in your backs now in T5.
Destroyed. ERPPC destroyed. Right torso critical damage.
Oh, they took off my weapon. All of them.
Alright, the Viper's dead.
Speak for yourself. I'm an actor paid to claim I'm an Australian by the round earth fakers. You believe in a round earth? I say I believe in a spherical
Somebody
earth.
keep a pressure on
Who was
Epsilon.
that unit that was still
Miss BNR, we
believing
are all bots.
Flat world?
That you? Oh, there's a whole flat world unit. Oh my god.
No, Miss BNR, you're just a guy using a voice modulator. That's.
Oh, you
that was
think?
my
I
accusation.
thought she was a bot.
She's not. She's lovely. I'm only joking, Miss BNR. She's gonna kick me, I think.
She's gonna boot you.
She's so gonna boot me.
New target
I'd boot me
acquired.
after that comment.
You actually misgendered and misspecied her all in one comment.
If I was in Canada right now, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you would.
Results?
You are even here in America where you have freedom of speech. You're in trouble already.
Light or what?
Yeah, how does that work out? So
Nobody
that's considered hate speech, is it?
right, and people want to ban it. I think that hateful speech is hateful speech, but people have a right in our country to be hateful.
You can't.
That-
You can't
sadly.
sadly underground. So there was a great study by a guy called Tats, Professor Tats at Mechwarrior University, and he's Jewish. And he was one of the things he discovered was that every population there's going to be, oh, I actually got a phone. I need to answer it. See ya.
Yep. Can't believe that guy didn't turn around.
Right torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Left arm critical damage. Medium laser destroyed. AMS destroyed. Target acquired. Left arm destroyed.
It's all over but the shouting. I'm a guy bot. So that means that I have misgendered you, Miss PNR. So I'm in trouble. Shoot. Well, actually, you misgendered yourself because you're a Miss PNR.
So did like half the team just run into them?
This is really
They
getting
hadn't even
confusing.
pushed us when half of us were dead.
Thanks for the drop, guys. I should probably get into a mech that I'm not so horrible in. All that
So when you have a lot of range, the Delta 4 spot I went to at the beginning of the match, you can kind of farm the enemy team for free for quite a while, instead of just walking towards the middle.
I kind of stayed away for a while, but I just didn't. I'm not really. I don't know. I was shooting.
Basically, from the beginning of the match, you can be shooting the bad guys, and they really can't shoot you back because they're too busy running away.
I didn't know. I'm not going to remember to go look for Delta 4. Maybe
It's basically the first hill, the right-hand side of it. You get to shoot at all their exposed stuff.
Delta 4. I'll have to go remember to go look, and I probably won't remember. Let me switch mechs though. Thanks for the build on this. It is fun to play. I'm not very good at it yet. Let's see. Let's go to I'm going to go back to my Evan Jag, I think.
Yeah, PPC snipers are super duper weak in some ways, but the only way they become good is if you're constantly dissipating heat because you're always taking shots.
Here we go. Doom doom digga digga dum digga digga dum. Well, so Psycath Drax was telling us that excuse me, Australia just purchased their subs from the United States instead of France. Did we determine how many submarines they had? Was it a fleet of 2 or 3 in Australia? think we talked, like Mitch or somebody posted how many, like destroyers and stuff they had. Sea Patrol, Miss BNR, was the name of that show I was telling you about from Australia that has the sailors in uniforms. Sea Patrol. Yep, Sea Patrol. First season's not very good. Second season's not so bad. Third season's pretty good. Fourth season, it's okay. I think the fifth season started to get kind of ho-hum. That's like The Last Ship. The first season was pretty good. The second season was really good. The third season was really good. Then they started going downhill. Got boring. Kind of the same old kind of stuff all the time. They should have stopped it at 4 and made it a little better that way. I need to watch the new season of Lost in Space. I'm kind of behind on that too. No, my wife has a thing for Australian sailors, Miss BNR, not me. I have a thing for ships and submarines. I think they're cool. And spaceships. Submarines and spaceships to me are kind of the same thing. Inner space and outer space. Tonnage is vastly different, however. Oh, how come we're not getting a drop? Oh, goodness. There we go. Just complain a little bit, and everything's okay. So I'm thinking Frozen City Classic Night. Six Collins class subs. They have that many. Wow. But only 2 active generally. U.S. nuclear-powered subs decades away, really. So they're going to buy them, but they don't get them delivered for 20 years? Is that the case?
All right, I'm back.
Welcome. Drax, you were talking about Australia buying nuclear submarines from the U.S.?
So basically, under the Liberal Party, for years they defended a contract to buy French submarines, and then all of a sudden, split second because of the realignment against China, and obviously some plans have gone ahead in the background that no one really knows about. Except
Vicious action.
They've literally, he did it the most clumsiest way a politician on the world stage could do it. He basically just said, "Oh, we're not taking them now," and there was already a deal in place with the Americans to take their nuclear subs. Obviously, there's a realignment in the oceanic region.
Yeah.
Against China, and so they've decided that they need more American-style armaments, and so they've dropped the French for the Americans.
When are they going to take possession of these
submarines? This is after they defended. Like, there was years of questioning why they're doing the French subs, and they weren't nuclear, by the way. The American ones are going to be nuclear.
Yeah. And
they kept on defending it, like for years, for like, I think it was like 5 years. Every now the population would hear about something about, these subs are important, blah blah blah. But it came under immense criticism when they went for the contract initially, anyway. But now all of a sudden, no, actually it doesn't matter. You're right. Yeah, we're not doing it now. We're going to do the American stuff. So it's just like, what the hell?
Target spotted.
We've got 2 C3 there. Looks like it's going to be an assault push over C3, guys.
Target spotted.
Again,
McFish, I'm on your 6.
Assault push
Artillery
over
strike
C3.
online.
They got 3 assaults.
Target spotted.
They're in the elbow. It's very hairy in there.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Artillery strike online.
Dropping already. Look at that, man. They are way clustered.
If you got arties,
Target spotted.
I'll use mine.
Target spotted.
My concern is the Russians about to happen. We get another
Crossing.
UAV up at C3. Anyone's got it?
Need assistance.
Oh, they're backing out. Okay, sweet.
Artillery strike online. Target
Looks like they're
acquired.
backing out, boys.
Center torso. Critical damage.
Ooh, boy, they killed me fast. Wow.
Morris, our lights
I haven't been killed that fast for
Go.
quite a while in this thing.
Yep. I'm dead.
New target acquired.
So Collins class, are those diesel electric boats?
Artillery strike online.
France offer nuclear subs. Australia insisted they needed to be diesel, and France reworked to win the original bid. Oh, wow. Wow. So it was more of a political alignment than tactical. I mean, I would guess that the French subs, the nuclear boats, are pretty good, but are they as good as the American nuke subs? I don't know. I would guess not.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean, Australians are just renowned for misspending money on military. We're just retarded at it. Because it's more mostly what it comes down to is political world stage
Right.
purchases as opposed to actually sense. Like if you
Like, what do we
look
actually
through
need,
some
and
of
how
the
do we best spend the money to get that?
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
there was when I went through the reserves, there was a massive argument about some kind of utility vehicle that they were going to buy. It was a troop movement, and there was this clear argument within the army that this is a dumb, stupid idea to be doing this amongst the ranks. And it was very clear that the generals who were for it and recommending it were basically, towing the line of the politics of it all. And so we ended up locking ourselves into that contract as well. I mean, we've got a fairly good military. I don't want to pan our
troops, just the decision making.
Actually, we always punch above our weight, but in terms of our purchasing, sometimes it's just retarded.
Well, we've done similar stupid moves, I think, in our American politics with. Oh my gosh! I think it was the Clintons that gave China the blueprints for some of our missile systems, and they gave them the, including the electronics and guidance systems and stuff like that, and
Alright, somebody's coming at
just
like 10
all
o'clock.
sorts of shenanigans like that, where you're giving someone who could potentially become an enemy in real life down the road, and you're giving them some of your top line weapon systems. Well, who knows if they were really top line or not? We don't always know what's really top line or not. Excuse me.
Well, Americans generally do, because they're the ones normally going around the world using them. Either through substitutes who they've sold them through, or through wars that they start.
Right, but I mean, a lot of times there's weapon systems that we don't fully know the capabilities of. We might know they're actively deployed, but we don't know they're, like, for example, what's the speed of an underwater attack submarine? It's classified, so we can guess, and we have pretty good ideas. Maybe after a while, you kind of figure some of that out. But the real numbers of ranges of missiles and things like that are usually not made known.
Oh, well, I was saying the people in the know. That is the ones who are actually using it and have to deploy it. They know.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
So then, because they know, it gets known because they're using it. Oh, you fired missiles from this base over to here. Oh, I guess that's the range. Okay, sweet. We know it goes that range.
Psychath, what is your role? What is your role? Are you in the military? Or you just kind of keep abreast of that stuff? Or you just look it up on YouTube faster than we can yak about it? That's totally appropriate also. I suspect Drax isn't really Australian. Miss BNR says you never hear him say mate or good day or anything like that. Yeah, now that you mention it, Miss BNR, that's a really solid point.
So the accent doesn't give it away at all. No.
Well, that could be...
It's the language used. It's because I'm not from a certain part of Australia and don't overly use those words. I mustn't be.
You could be an import.
Forgive me.
Right.
Forgive me for not being your Crocodile Dundee image of Australia.
Do you have a knife? Like a real knife?
Yeah, in the kitchen, I got a few of them.
Yeah, but is
Use
it
to
like
cut up
14
vegetables and-
inches long, like a bush knife?
Excuse me, I'm just watching some kangaroos jump down the main street of Sydney.
Do they get ticketed when they do that, or is it just so normal you just don't worry about it?
The police can't catch them.
Yeah.
So.
They're always one jump ahead, aren't they?
And they do try because they love putting them on the menu of restaurants. So you know, it's not like they don't try. Oh, an 80-year-old blonde-haired male who's shriveled up and wrinkled. Yeah, no, I don't look like.
Why are we
Crocodile
talking
Dundee.
about me again? We're supposed to be talking about you.
Talking about Crocodile Dundee, or the actor who plays Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah. Is he 80 now?
Actually, I think he's in his 70s, late 70s.
Oh, wow.
I think he's actually an American citizen now. I can't remember if he converted over to become an American.
Wow. A lot of people do that.
Sure. I'm not, because he married that actress that was in the movie with him.
Seriously?
Yeah, well, he had an affair with her and then married her. Got divorced and married her.
Oh.
Because he was already married.
Yeah. He's lucky that his wife didn't show him what a real knife was.
I'm sure she did all right out of the divorce. Which is why I had to make Crocodile Dundee 3, I think.
We've never shown our daughter's name is Jessica because one of Jennifer's favorite films is The Man from Snowy River, and the girl who played in that was named Jessica, and she ended up marrying Steven Spielberg, right? Amy Irving.
Really?
Yeah, and so Jessica is kind of named after her, or that character or something, maybe the horse in the movie, I'm not really sure. And then Jessica's never seen that movie yet, so we're going to, over the holiday, try to sit down with her and watch it.
It's a lovely movie.
It is a good movie, yeah. So actually, Quigley Down Under is a pretty good movie too, and that has that Magnum PI guy in it.
All systems nominal.
I used to love Magnum PI.
I kind of liked it. It was a fun movie or show, and actually, he's in Blue Bloods now, and he's getting up there in age. He's a big guy. He's a tall guy.
Yeah.
Is theirs.
Oh.
Resource point Epsilon.
I'm out of bounds.
Oh, I'm lost. I guess I'm going not that way. Going this way.
Yeah, I'm a bit lost. Oh, this is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I just tried to figure out what I was doing.
I just wanted a UAV up for us.
I hate playing in heat vision mode.
We have data.
Artillery strike online.
Looks like we're doing the B4 wraparound.
Yep. Magnum PI still looks good. He does still look good. He's a good looking guy.
What was that actor's name? Was it Selleck?
Tom Selleck, yeah.
Selleck, that's it.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
It's funny what we used to love as kids on TV.
Yeah. Looks like we're pushing in over here. I'll just use the fish shield and come in behind him.
Target acquired.
Are you going to work on that Corsair, McFish?
A good target spotted. Keep holding the resource points, warriors. Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
Kappa is under control. Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
The enemy has captured Epsilon.
Target destroyed.
Boy, it's really foggy in here. Only part of you got shot with by me, McFish.
We've captured Gamma.
Oop, I'm stepping in front of your alpha there. Don't want to do that.
Let them push ahead. Need assistance. Target spotted.
Ow. Ow.
Left torso critical damage.
Shoot.
Right
Kind of stuck
torso
out here
Destroyed.
in a bad
Left
spot.
arm destroyed. Large pulse laser destroyed. Heatsink destroyed.
Ah.
Right arm critical damage. Target acquired.
Yeah, that was bad. Boy, I was eating this thing up. Now I'm just like being terrible in it. I think, just when you're switching roles and different mechs, just being in the right place, it's so different. And I don't adapt quickly enough to that. I get used to one mech and I'm used to doing what I can do, and then I get something else and that doesn't work.
Kill me.
Acquired.
I walked in front of his fire. He walked in front of mine.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
He still looks good. Okay, that's good.
He does for an older guy. That's like Robert Redford. Still looks great. He's like 400 years old.
Yeah, Redford's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. Good night, Miss BNR. Or should I
Good
say
night, Miss
Mr.
BNR. No banning to be done. Sorry, it's disappointing. I'm sorry.
McFish with 1,000k.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
Oh, Ravini. Yeah, the Viper and I were working together rather well. His machine guns were just tearing it up. It's crazy. I think it was machine guns he had. 7 kills. Wow. Right, that's it for me too. I need to do something else.
I think I should probably quit too. It's almost when I normally quit. I'll just quit because I'm not doing very well. I might as well leave on that. And if Miss BNR is not going to be here, why would we bother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Psycath, thanks for chatting and hanging out, and all you other yahoos who are here, appreciate it very much. Philo, I don't think I still said that right. It's Fail Lowell. See, I still can't even pronounce it with the help. That's terrible. All these new words that aren't really words. I was making up names. You see all the TV commercials that have all the different drugs, and they come up with some name that, they can trademark. And it's pretty much you take any letter like D, and you say, okay, we're going to call this drug Dafinal or Dafilair, Dinphenol, Delarfinor. They just come up with stupid names so they can trademark them. And so I just started coming up with my own names.
How's that working out?
I think if I trademarked them myself, then when they came to get them, I could sell them to them and I'd be rich. Because I would have already had all the good names.
I need to buy a new phone.
Gryffindor. See, they're not gonna. That'd be a great drug name. Gryffindor. Slytherin.
I think there's some copyright on those things already.
Details. Oh my gosh. I went down almost, oh golly, probably 20% or more in my tier rating tonight just by running that big mech.
I mean, these are such overinflated prices. Almost $2,000 for a Samsung Galaxy. It's just such a waste of money.
$2,000?
Yeah.
What do you... Oh, because you're in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It's just dumb. Like, it's just not even worth it. Like, the stuff that I actually do on my phone, I don't need all that technology on it to do what I do. Which is basically banking, look at some YouTube videos, read the news, message and phone.
Yeah,
That's all I do.
and watch Ghostlands when you're driving around or something.
No, I mean, I'd probably never do that.
Oh, wow.
Seems like a waste of time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like, and also driving.
It's a waste of good driving. Well,
no, also driving. Like, you don't want to be doing that driving.
What? Oh, yeah, sure, whatever.
I could get a Google phone, and they could spy on me. Google phones.
Yeah, who do you want to spy on you? That's really the question. Why not?
Yeah, China or America.
Why not get an Apple phone again? What was the reason?
Why not get an Apple phone?
Are there any companies that you like?
American companies?
No, just companies in general. Like successful companies.
I don't think of it like that. I think of just companies I despise, and Apple's, and there's only a few.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone who makes poker machines is an abomination. And
like Keno machines and stuff like that.
Anyone who makes credit cards, I think is evil and should be blown up.
Yeah.
And
blow them up.
Apple.
Wow. And Apple. Wow.
Yeah. Because their business practices as a company are despicable.
Bad. Yeah.
They're just despicable. And Americans shouldn't even like them, given all the amount of tax that they've gotten away with not paying.
Well, and given all of the things
before Trump,
given all the things that people decry as being evil, and they do them, right? And they'll say, well, you shouldn't buy tennis shoes that are built in a third world country, but they keep buying Nike.
No,
right?
It's not even that. Look, you got to accept. So global trade is one of the motivators for peace in the world, and the fact that developing countries have had an opportunity to develop because Western companies have set up shop there.
Yep.
Sure, yes,
it's great.
They're taking advantage of costs. Yes, they haven't always done the right thing by their labor.
Yeah,
100 grand. They should be pursued for those things. 100%.
Sure.
But what Apple does in particular, and they're not the only ones not to do it, but they're just the ones that I know and have had it done to me, is their predatory business practices towards their customers. Their inbuilt battery usage, their overinflated prices, their Genius Bar, which are just salespeople who tell you, no, you need to upgrade, spend another $1,000, even though you spent $1,000 last year on the phone. No, it's time to upgrade again. And no, we can't fix that. No. See the beveling? the little scratch on that bevel? No, you'll have to upgrade. No, we can't fix that.
Right.
And the incompetence of their computer
support people,
engineer guys, where they fail to recognize the problems, and then they said, "No, it's time to upgrade. We've got to get it. You're going to have to spend way more money than you actually need to." I mean, it's just they're despicable.
I saw a little article that I didn't read it, so I don't know the details, or even if it's verified or anything.
I think it scared Big Fish off.
It was about a guy. I did tell him I was going to bag it. It was about a guy who was an engineer for Apple, worked for Apple designing iPhones, right? On the team that designed the iPhones. And he applied for a job at one of the Apple stores to just be a salesperson and tech person, and they wouldn't hire him. He was they didn't think he was qualified.
Yeah, because he wasn't incompetent, clearly. Although he worked for Apple, so he probably was. There's probably a level of competence.
Yeah.
Incompetence, who knows?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Your friend, not mine. Anyway, so they're the reasons why I don't like Apple. I think the business practices and what they've done, and this has been done to me, I'm just like, no, I'm not going to put up with this crap.
Yeah.
Why would I want to give you any of my money?
So what phone are you going to get? What are you going to do? Good night, McFish. Thanks for the drops.
I don't know. Sorry, McFish, if I scared you away. I don't know. Obviously not the latest one because they're just overinflated.
So
I'm
like
tempted with the Google phone because I think
I was able to take advantage of the buy one get one free deals, right? So they were half price.
For Apple?
For the Apples, yeah. But you could do that with
you are going to
Google
burn in hell
phones too.
despite all the good you've done in the world. You are still going to hell now because of it.
That could be, yeah. I don't really have a good defense against that accusation.
No.
Because I did buy an Apple phone. Because I really like the Apple phones. I don't like the Google phones. I just can't stand the user interface on them.
What? So, really? But it's the same thing.
It's not.
Isn't it?
It's not.
Isn't it?
Jacob got one. I said, Jacob, please, by all means, get whatever you want. But I would recommend you use a Friends for a few weeks before you buy an Android. Because you're used to the Apple.
Oh, it's just you don't like the I know you don't like the intelligent use of an Android. You prefer the dumbed down UI friendly use of an Apple. I get it.
No, it was the simple things taking more clicks to get to and more hassle.
Right.
And I said that's basically for me because I had an Android. I'm not speaking from complete lack of knowledge like I normally would. In this case,
the Apple environment is good.
It's more polished and simpler.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't take that away from Apple. They know how to suck people in and keep them addicted. For sure.
And I'm not a Mac fan at all, but I do like my iPhone. I said, try one before you commit to it if you can, because I think you might be sorry. And it's been 2 months now, and he says, "I wish I'd not bought this. I don't like it."
I love Macintosh computers. I grew up with them. They were the first computers I ever got to use in school, and we were the first school in the Southern Hemisphere to have them. Like, I love what Apple was, but the moment that the CEO died and the salespeople and marketing people took over is when it started to do all these shenanigans. And as much as I love the technology, I won't be a party to funding just those evil business practices. I won't do it.
The Tesla Pi smartphone. When will that be out? You can get one of these.
Tesla.
This is Model Pi, no ordinary phone. When will it be available?
So is this like where I'm funding some billionaire ego to go in space, which we've already had that discussion?
Yeah. Yeah, you could be part of that. I don't know when it's supposed to come out. I don't know if it's even a real thing.
I mean, it's inescapable doing, because you've got the idiot from Amazon doing exactly the same, Bezos, and you've got that other moron from England.
You can't buy it yet. They've just done a little press release about it. I don't think it's real. I don't think they have any. I don't know if they even have plans to actually make it.
Really?
It's hard to tell.
I heard that Apple was planning on being a internet provider, like a phone.
Tesla, you mean?
At one point.
Or Apple?
No, Apple, because they had the phone market, and so I think they were going to. But this was like 5 years ago, and it never came about. So I guess maybe they're not.
Well, Tesla is an internet provider. They have 500,000 customers already, and they only
No. I mean Apple. Apple.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right. That's it for me. I'm out. Everybody on the stream, thanks so much. I already said goodbye, but I'm going to do it one more time. Goodbye. And this has been Ghostlands. Come again. Stay longer. Waste more time. I'm here for you for that. Bye.
All right, see you, Doc.
Good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching me die.